that's where we ride. Chains are broken, hearts are free. This wild soul's my destiny. Freedom in our song tonight. Flames of passion burning bright. Raise your glass and sing along. Whiskey fire makes us strong. Outlaws running through the night. Shadows dance in pale moonlight. Calloused hands and battle scars. Dreams are written in the stars. Steel strings cry, the truth is raw. The land we walk, we hold in awe. Smoke and sweat and holy ground. In this life we're glory bound. Freedom in our song tonight. Flames of passion burning bright. Raise your glass and sing along. Whiskey fire makes us strong. swamp and a jug of moonshine. Chasing shadows and ghosts, hollow echo rolls where the river flows most. Shotgun in hand, ain't no law around here. Just the hum of the night and the bite of cold beer. Whiskey on the bayou, fire in my veins. Life ain't pretty, but I don't complain. Rebel heart beating in the southern rain. On the bayou, driving me insane. Cypress trees hanging moss like a veil, tales of the wild carved deep in the shale. Bonfire crackling voices in the air, a hymn to the lost who ain't really there. Creek beds dry, but the spirit still runs through the veins of the land and the blood of its sons. Echoes of the past keep calling me back to the roots of the south where the sky turns black.
Dust on my boots, keys on the shelf, tied to the bone, can't blame no one else. Sun setting slow, whiskey on the eyes, feeling the weight of this everyday life. Drop the lunchbox by the door, same old job, same old war. Boss man talking like he owns my soul, but out here I'm finally whole. The swing creaks soft in the evening breeze, dog laying still by the maple trees. A southern sky painted burnt gold, these front porch blues never get old. The swing creaks soft in the evening breeze, dog laying still by the maple trees. A southern sky painted burnt gold, these front porch blues never get old. So I lean back, breathe in the dust, let the silence speak till I've had enough. Crickets singing low like a steel guitar, lean back and close my eyes, let the sweet sound cut through the lies. A beat up soul with nothing to prove, just a man unwinding with the front porch blues.
Feel the rumble beneath. Road stretches long, no sign of relief. Wind howls like a rebel's cry. Throttle open wide, chasing the sky. Thunder rolls, calling, feel the rush. Engine screaming, tearing through the dust. Freedom rides on two wheels alone. Throttle therapy under skies unknown. Black leather armor against the storm. Roaring pistons keep my soul warm. Outlaw heart on a reckless spree. Every mile a dose of being free. Thunder rolls, calling, feel the rush. Engine screaming, tearing through the dust. Freedom rides on two wheels alone. Throttle therapy under skies unknown. White lines blur in the fading light. Steel horse charging into the night. No chains can bind, no cage can hold. Just me and the road, stories untold. Thunder rolls, calling, feel the rush. Engine screaming, tearing through the dust. Freedom rides on two wheels alone. Throttle therapy under skies unknown. Boots on the porch, sun bleeding red. Ash in the wind, ghosts in my head. Engine still warm from a long damn ride. I left some pain back on county line. Crickets sing low, dogs howl at the dusk. That same old bottle smells like rust. A scar on my hand from a night gone south, where I kissed her name with a bitter mouth. And there's dust on my soul and smoke in my lungs. Stories I carry but leave unsung. A rebel's prayer whispered in the pines bleeds through the cracks of these southern lines. I don't run, I don't fold, I don't need no gold. Just a six-string truth and a heart gone cold. Creek's dry as bone, but the frogs still sing. Moon's hanging crooked like a wedding ring. I got memories carved in cedar wood of the times I broke what I never understood. Old man's voice echoes off the hill, said, boy, this world don't ever sit still. But I've stood still in a hell of my own, where the fire burns slow and I slept alone. There's dust on my soul and scars I don't show. A southern wind that won't let go. Lightning crawls across the sky like the anger hid behind my eye. I ain't clean, I
rising moon, like a wild heart humming an outlaw tune. And there's dust on my soul and pride in my bones. No crown, no throne, just gravel roads. I wear my past like a tattooed flame, burning hotter every time they say my name. Let them judge, let them stare, I was never theirs. I'm just dust and soul and a cross I bear. Yeah, dust on my soul, that's how I roll. Porch light's on, but you ain't home. Your shadow left, now I'm alone. The wind still whispers through the pines, but it don't sound the same this time. Your coffee cup still on the sink, lipstick faded on the rim in pink. Radio's humming your favorite song, but baby, you've been gone too long. I still park in the same old place, still reach for you in empty space. Every creak in the floor, I turn my head, but it's just a ghost in the bed. Yeah, I keep the last porch light burning, just in case you're ever returning. This heart's a cabin in the storm, windows cracked but still warm. Every night I fight the dark with this flame that won't depart. And if you ever lose your way, you'll see that light, and you can stay. Your flannel shirt still smells like fall, hangs by the door like you might call. I mow the lawn, I feed the hound, keep things moving just to not break down. The neighbors say I should let go, but they don't know what we both know. You were the calm inside my fire, now I'm just a man for hire. And if you're out there cold and torn, know this house still feels like home. I'd give up all my pride and fight to see your tail lights swing in tonight. Yeah, I keep the last porch light burning, just in case you're ever returning. This love's a song that don't go quiet, even when the stars deny it. I'll wait with one more breath to spare, hoping you'll still meet me there. And if your heart still wants to try, you'll see that light, and so will I. On for good, but I'd fix it all if I just could. I built this place with us in mind, now it's just echoes left behind. So I keep the last porch light burning, even though the world keeps turning. I got nothing but this worn out prayer, and the hope you'll still care. If your soul comes drifting back one day, I'll be standing there, still lit for you, like I promised I'd always do.
in the valley, fire in my chest. Ain't no map for the roads I test. I carve my name where the wild things go, in red dirt, blood, and a backwoods soul. That trailer light swinging in the breeze, old radio humming outlaw oldies. Mama cried when I left that night, but I had to chase what don't feel right. I ride where the wind don't care, with a broken prayer and 1,000 stairs. A rebel soul with a restless stare, trying to find peace in the open air. I ain't lost, I ain't found, I'm just somewhere in between this town and the place where the wind don't care. Gas station coffee, moonshine breath. I've danced too close to the edge of death, but the silence calls like a long-lost friend, and the wheels don't stop till the voice is in. I've loved wild women in barroom fights, I've lit up pain in the neon lights, but deep in the still when the whiskey fades, I hear that boy my mama made. I ride where the wind don't care, with a torn up heart and a midnight stare. My past don't sleep, it howls like sin, in the hollow where my scars begin. I don't beg, I don't plead, I just let the highway plant the seed of freedom where the wind don't care. Ain't no creature ever changed my fate, and no ring ever held my weight. But I found truth in a busted wheel, in the sound of tires that never kneel. I ride where the wind don't care, no chains, no rules, no man to spare. I was born to roam, to feel, to fight for something more than black and white. I'm not broken, I'm just bare, a free man with a southern glare, drifting where the wind don't care. Yeah, where the wind don't care. That's where I breathe, that's where I bleed. Dust kicks up on the old dirt trail, throttle wide open like a jailhouse tail. Beer in my hand, engine howls like a dog, mud flying high through the thick brown fog. Roar of the motor echoes through the trees, freedom tastes like sweat and gasoline breeze. Red clay on my boots, wind in my hair. I ain't looking back, I ain't going nowhere. Sun sinking low, bleeding fire in the sky. Shadows chase me, but I ain't gonna die. Gravel bites hard like the devil's own teeth. Wheels keep spinning, pulling me underneath. Roar of the motor echoes through the trees. Freedom tastes like sweat and gasoline breeze. Red clay on my boots, wind in my hair. I ain't looking back, I ain't going nowhere.
reaches out where the lost belong. Engine's heartbeat keeps time with my soul. No rules to follow, no one to control. Mixed with the dirt, hands on the bars and a ripped up shirt. The night comes creeping, but I don't care. I'm a ghost on this road, fading into thin air. Tastes like sweat and gasoline breeze. Red clay on my boots, wind in my hair. I ain't looking back, I ain't going nowhere.
Smoke in the air, boots on the floor. I ain't looking for peace no more. Got a 6-string loaded and a shot of rye. Gonna howl at the moon till the dawn runs dry. Barstool legends and tattooed arms, whiskey lips and outlaw charm. This guitar don't play no love song sweet. It roars like a truck with a steel backbeat. No halo hangs above my head. I burn bridges just to watch them shed. Every wrong I've done, I still wear it proud. Crank that amp, we don't play it loud, we play it loud. We play it loud. I'm 6-string loaded, whiskey fueled, raised in the fire, broke every rule. Leather heart, outlaw bred, grit in my voice and flames in my tread. No slow ballads, just southern bite. We rip the dark and spark the night. No apologies, just thunder spread. 'Cause I'm 6-string loaded till I'm dead. She tried to tame this back road soul, but chains don't stick to hearts this cold. Told her, babe, I ain't no saint, just a sinner with a Marshall cranked. I spit rust, I bleed truth, been a rock in hell since my reckless youth. From Texas bars to Georgia lights, I leave 'em shook every southern night. So let the strings wail, let the speakers cry. This soul was born where rebels ride. Ain't no backup plan, no safety net, just a 6-string sweat and no regret. I'm 6-string loaded, whiskey fueled,
full speed ahead. Ain't got gold, ain't got fame, just a six-pack buzz and a messed up name. I bleed truth, I bruise deep, and I don't get much rest when I try to sleep. Barstool throne, neon crown, wherever heartbreak buys another round. Mama said I'd never change, but this dive bar life still feels the same. Calloused hands and pickup dreams, cracked guitar with busted strings. My prayers ain't clean, my thoughts ain't whole, but I still sing with a beer-stained soul. Yeah, I'm country born with a rock and roll heart, grit in my lungs torn apart. Ain't no choir, but I still shout all my pain through this smoky mouth. I ain't holy, but I'm loud and bold. I got fire burning in the cold. So if you're lost, well, grab a glass and roll. We'll find heaven in a beer-stained soul. She left me when the money ran, said I love the bottle more than being a man. She ain't wrong, but she ain't right, 'cause I still feel her in the buzz each night. My friends are liars, my truck's on E, but they all ride this storm with me. We toast to nothing, dance on cold, laughing loud with our beer-stained soul. And if tomorrow never comes, let the jukebox preach, let the guitar strum. I'll leave my mark on this broken bar with 3 chords and a battle scar. Yeah, I'm whiskey saved with a rebel's hymn. I don't fit out there, I fit in with sin, where the outlaws drink and the lost still glow. I belong with my beer-stained soul. So here's to the nights we don't recall, and to the hearts that broke the fall. We ain't perfect, but we're whole, with pride in our beer-stained soul. Moonlight glinting off the water shine, cooler full of cold ones feeling fine. Truck beds rattling with that bass line. Riverbank ready for a wild time. Raise 'em up high under the stars. Crack a cold one near them beat up cars. Bonfire blazing, lighting up the fight. Southern nights burn hotter tonight. Old guitars screaming riffs in the air. Boots stomping, dust kicking everywhere. Shotgun shells singing stories we share. The river calls us all who dare. Raise 'em up high under the stars.
Changing routes through the backwoods maze. Rubber burns on the untamed ground. Freedom screams where no chains are found. Steel and grit on a winding track. Skies wide open, no looking back. Mud splattered trees caught deep in the earth. Every trail it takes to rebirth. Dirt trails calling my soul to ride. Off-road, thunder tearing through the wide. Freedom roaring in the howling breeze. A wild heart chasing what it needs. Nightfall comes with a fiery glow. Tires spinning where the wild winds blow. Echoes howl from the hills unseen. Life feels raw where the air stays clean. Gravel flies as the throttle screams. Chasing shadows, chasing dreams. No clear road, no life to bind. Only the chaos of the untamed mind. Dirt trails calling my soul to ride. Off-road, thunder tearing through the wide. Freedom roaring in the howling breeze. A wild heart chasing what it needs. Nightfall comes with a fiery glow. Tires spinning and where the wild winds blow. Echoes howl from the hills unseen. Life feels raw where the air stays clean. Dirt trails calling my soul to ride. Off-road, thunder tearing through the wide. Freedom roaring in the howling breeze. A wild heart chasing what it needs. A wild heart chasing what it needs. Black smoke rises thick in the air. Diesel fumes coat my lungs like a prayer. Highway stretches, no wind in sight. Chasing shadows through the dead of night. Burning fuel got the engine howling. Open road got my spirit prowling. Tires screaming as they kiss the ground. Freedom roars with a thunderous sound. The glow of the moon, the hum of the motor, my only tune. Gasoline whispers calling my name, riding the wind through the devil's flame. Burning fuel got the engine howling. Open road got my spirit prowling. Tires screaming as they kiss the ground. Freedom roars with a thunderous sound. Under heavy wheels, this is the truth only the driver feels. No destination, just the endless ride. The road's my church where I confide. Burning fuel got the engine howling. Open road got my spirit prowling. Tires screaming as they kiss the ground. Freedom roars with a thunderous sound. cracking under heavy wheels. This is the truth, only the driver feels. No destination, just the endless ride. The road's my church where I confide. Burning fuel, got the engine howling. Open road, got my spirit prowling. Tires screaming as they kiss the ground. Freedom roars with a thunderous sound. Neon lights buzz like angry bees. Smoky air thick enough to see. Tattoo ink, still red and raw. Whiskey burns like a broken law. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Boot stomp floors, scarred with fights. Sweat and sin blend with the nights. Leather jackets smell like smoke. Every laugh a defiant joke. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Boot stomp floors, scarred with fights. Sweat and sin blend with the nights. Leather jackets smell like smoke. Every laugh a defiant joke. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Tattoos show the scars, stories told in dive bar jars. Highway dreams and the devil's grin. Ain't no rules for the life we're in. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note in the music's glare. Done for so many house job and job before. Ain't no rules for the life we're in. Ain't no rules for the life we're in. Ain't no rules for the life we're in. The jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Gas station tattoos show the scars. Stories told in dive bar jars. Highway dreams in the devil's grin. Ain't no rules for the life we're in. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Jukebox screaming loud and proud, drowning out the rowdy crowd. Every note a rebel's prayer. Freedom lives in the music's glare. Midnight rolling on a southern road. Got a full tank and a heavy load. Crickets singing, boots on the floor. Another small town bar, another open door. I met her where the neon dies, in a dive bar full of smoke and lies. Leather boots, cherry lips. She took my soul with a single sip. Her laugh was louder than the band. She grabbed my hand and made a stand. Let's leave this place before we drown. You and me will burn this town. Whiskey, moon, and gasoline. We're riding fast where we've never been. Love like fire, rough and lean. A wild ride through the in-between. No maps, no prayers, no clean slate, just hearts beating past the state line gate. She said, don't ask what this all means, just whiskey, moon, and gasoline. Tailgate rust and the stars above, a rebel girl with a rebel love. She tattoos dreams in the back of trucks, stealing time and giving no. We danced in headlights, barefoot high, laughing loud neath the country sky. Told her secrets I never knew, she kissed them all like they were true. And when the silence started creeping in, she lit a smoke and cracked a grin. Said, baby, if the past still screams, just drown it out in redneck dreams. Whiskey, moon, and gasoline, we're riding fast where we've never been. Love like fire, rough and lean, a wild ride through the in-between. No maps, no prayers, no clean slate, just hearts beating past the state line gate. She said, don't ask what this all means, just whiskey, moon, and gasoline. Maybe we're broken, maybe we're bent, but hell if we don't love how it went. Burning bridges just for the heat, with nothing but chaos in the driver's seat. Whiskey, moon, and gasoline, we're flying through some redneck dream. Love ain't perfect, but it's mean, like a muscle car running off caffeine. And if we crash, let it be loud, screaming names we're not allowed. She said, love ain't clean, it's wild and obscene, like whiskey, moon, and gasoline. Now the dawn's a blur, we're out of time, but her boots still tap in perfect rhyme. She smiles at me through the rearview scene, just whiskey, moon, and gasoline. Growls fire in the veins, whiskey burns, no room for chains. Dust kicks up, the road unfolds, life on two wheels, hard to go. Wind in my face, screaming alive, throttle wide open, the world's my drive. Freedom roars through the cracks of the night, chasing the horizon to morning light. Roadsides blur, the past is gone, rolling thunder carries me on. Gasoline dreams and blood that's wild, a rebel spirit forever on fire. Wind in my face, screaming alive, throttle wide open, the world's my drive. Freedom roars through the cracks of the night, chasing the horizon to morning light. In my face, screaming aloud, throttle wide open, the world's my drive. Freedom roars through the cracks of the night, chasing the horizon to morning light. The road don't judge the scars I bear, miles ahead, don't care what's fair. Lost and found in the engine's cry, alive till the day I kiss the sky. Wind in my face, screaming alive, throttle wide open, the world's my drive. Freedom roars through the cracks of the night, chasing the horizon to morning light. Till morning light. The road don't judge the scars I bear, miles ahead, don't care what's fair. lost and found in the engine's cry, alive till the day I kiss the sky. Lines on my arms speak louder than words, stories carved deep where silence occurs. Every stroke whispers who I've been, every scar, every sin etched in my skin. Shadows of ink bleed under the moon, telling my tale in a mournful tune. Fingers trace the truth I can't fake, worn like a flag, no choice to forsake. Marked by ink, can't wash it away. Every color screams in a multitude. My past, my pain, my heart exposed. In the lines I live, my soul's composed. There's a regret, how through the night, but these tattoos, they hold the fight. A map of battles I fought alone, a testament of the men I've grown. Neo sang, the pain set me free. Every line a piece of identity. It's not just art, it's blood and bone. This is my home, it's all I know. Screams, every shade stays. My past, my pain, my heart exposed. In the lines I wear, my soul's composed. Composed.
It's Friday night down a dirt road town, neon lights where the sun goes down. Roots on the bar and the jukebox loud. That small town life we wear proud. Sheep bear loud, cheer, red lights glow, spinning that ball with nowhere to go. Midnight laughs, smoke in the air. There ain't no place like a bar down there. Neon buzz in my head so clear. Hell yeah, we live off cheap beer. She walks in, cut off some fire, whiskey eyes full of wild desire. We dance close like we don't care, hearts beat fast in southern air. Cheap beer, loud cheer, red lights glow, spinning that bottle with nowhere to go. Midnight laughs, smoke in the air. There ain't no place like a bar down there. Neon buzz in my head so clear. Hell yeah, we live off cheap beer. Suits, no rules, just boots and scars. We raise our drinks like battle guitars. Cheap beer, loud cheer, red lights glow, spinning that bottle with nowhere to go. Midnight laughs, smoke in the air. There ain't no place like a bar down there. Neon buzz in my head so clear. Hell yeah, we live off cheap beer.
No suits, no rules, just boots and scars. We raise our drinks like battle guitars. Sheet metal out, cheer, red lights glow. Spinning that bottle with nowhere to go. Midnight laughs, the smoke in the air. There ain't no place like the bar down there. Neon buzz in my head so clear. Hell yeah, we live off cheap beer. Cheap metal out, cheer, red lights glow. Spinning that ball, nowhere to go. Midnight laughs, the smoke in the air. There ain't no place like the bar down there. Neon buzz in my head so clear. Hell yeah, we live off cheap beer.